Channel update time again. I'm Tarmack. Wow, what a week. So I got a chance to guest on the Co-optional podcast with Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, and Dodger, which was an absolute blast. They're all great folks, and I can't say enough good about the whole experience. Hello to the new people who've come by the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Moving on to the meat and veg of this video, occasionally I make changes to the channel and try my best to communicate them where possible beforehand. So, I don't like the raw VODs of my live streams on the YouTube channel. I haven't liked it for a while because it feels like weak content, and honestly, Twitch is much better suited to host those videos. However, I really like the idea of the midstream monologues, and I also like the idea of expanding those a little bit to involve some audience participation. So, here's the plan. I'm going to add a section to the very end of the news wrap-up every week, as well as a post on Patreon, Twitter, Discord, and the subreddit, which will contain the topic of the next live stream monologue for the following Wednesday. Anyone can submit questions or comments on the topic, and I'll be going through those suggestions to give me some added variety and breadth on the topic that I'll discuss live on the Wednesday stream. That monologue will then be put up on the channel because I think this sort of content has some real value. Kind of like a live, unscripted feature creep, though I won't be calling it that. I think this is a much better way of handling live stream content on the channel. It gives a bit of a live feel while still being content that has some real depth to it rather than just gameplay. I know that folks like the VODs, but Twitch is a much better suited environment for handling that. So make sure to follow Tarmack Gaming on Twitch and you'll be able to see the VODs up there in full. I'm going to keep the monologue early upload for Patreon backers and give their suggestions priority for obvious reasons, and then put the videos up on Saturdays on the main channel, I think, for everybody. Outside of that, Mass Effect broke one of my hard drives recently. Well, actually, it was my power company killing power to my house to install a new meter for my convenience, which resulted in immediate hard drive errors that culminated in the death of the hard drive during my Mass Effect playthrough. So, I've got to extend a thanks to the Patreon backers because their generosity funded some shiny new hard drives that I've managed to get configured in a mirrored RAID so this doesn't happen again, and the Logitech C930E webcam that I used on Co-optional. So, you guys are awesome, thank you. Tomorrow, as usual, the news wrap-up will go up around 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm also working on my review for Thimbleweed Park for the 30th, and trying to figure out how I want to handle doing content on games that I think are worth taking a look at, but I still haven't spent the time to actually finish them and do a proper full review. Planning to call it Second Impressions, but I've just not settled on the exact format yet. So, that's all I've got for you for the moment. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Tarmack, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.